turned off my monitor by accident. Holy shit, this is going to be a bad session, I can already tell. And it won't turn back on. That's not great either. Thank you. Yeah, I use a very old school monitor, by the way. I'm sure that's very, very relevant. But I use the same monitor I've used since 2014, I think, to play all my games off of. Anyway, and now I don't use component cables anymore, which is, it kind of makes me sad, honestly. But anyway, the only reason I didn't grind is because, as you can see, you're gated. I didn't even realize this. I forget that the game just flat out prevents you from leaving. So, yeah, I couldn't grind. Oh well, we'll just try the end of the game. I'm hoping that this is not like what a lot of games do, where they'll mandatorily basically force you to try to gain like 10 extra levels to beat the game. At this point, though, it seems pretty alright, I guess. If not, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll just be kind of disappointed. Can't miss this cutscene, of course.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Also, I'll probably close the window, actually, regardless, in a few minutes. It's winter here, so it's kind of cold, so, like, I have the window open. There's no more AC. It's cold enough now. So, if you hear some asshole honking, there's nothing I can do about it. I wonder how big this is gonna be. There's gotta be like one final dungeon. Yeah, nobody lives here. It's just an ocean. An ocean and like a weird flower receptacle. This planet is fucking dead.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
That's why it needs it so badly.
Then this must be the hollowing.
Oh, they hollowed
You mean to
everything.
tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
It's not
And
water.
it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
That's
So
fucked up.
This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is.
It was just cursed to have this
After
spirit.
being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
And I guess it would eventually do the same thing again, hypothetically.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naore saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there.
Yeah, aren't we lucky? There's like, what is that, a
Let's take a look.
teleporter? Very convenient. Oh, I mean, there's not even really much of a planet left. It's like, what, a shield, and then it's like an apple, you know, when like someone's eating an apple away. That's kind of what the whole planet looks like, just with a flower at the end. All right,
So
you know,
this
there's a
is
skit,
Rena.
obviously.
This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world.
Geghem
Let Dan suffer the
Helgara,
same
Rocky.
fate,
Oh,
ever.
jeez.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
Oh, you'd be dissolved.
What do you mean, what would happen? You drown.
Yeah, can you even swim in
would
it?
you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying.
I mean, you
Perhaps
might
would like the glory
float.
of
It might
being
just be a
reversed.
weird liquid.
Nah, I'll
You might
pass.
just fall the fuck in.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
Yeah,
Because
no.
I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
This is pretty depressing, I'm not gonna lie.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too.
Yeah, and it's
You
also
can bet
inside her
anything
as
you
well,
like,
like a
it's
little
not
part
gonna
of her.
Just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle
Yeah,
up.
we say it like it's gonna be a simple, it's gonna be like a 5-phase boss fight. Oh,
Question
jeez,
for
man.
you. Let's say
If we
knock
stop
on
talking,
wood,
maybe we could get to
everything
it.
turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much.
Yeah, and the Danans are
My
gonna have to
only
come
worry
home.
is if
Or, I'm sorry, the
those changes
Renans.
turn out to be merely skin deep.
Since they're not actually Renans, they're more like
It's well and good for them to end
Lenegisians.
the Renan rule, but if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
that's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels
there
used
supposed to be a
divide
comma
and
there?
separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
Kind of feel like there
It
should
will
have
take
been.
someone in power to set an example, but with time, people will follow. And then,
I'm
perhaps
not
one day,
destroying this game over
There will
like
no
weird
longer be any
subtitles.
need
Don't
for the
worry.
example. It will have become
It's just
second
kind of
nature.
funny.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
All right, sure. So I'm guessing you can leave from here, right? Can you? Yeah. Okay. So now basically we are actually in like true free roam. Geghem Helgarahi. Okay. I'm sure that must mean something in a made-up language. Yeah, I'm imagining that there's gonna be like a multiple stage dungeon as usual. And in true Tales fashion, I'm just gonna run through it all. Now that's in every game. Dude, Tales dungeons could take you hours, dude. Hours. Good thing I just started them. My whole goal is to not really use items if I can, because Lord fucking knows, the money problems in this game are ridiculous. Retirement plans.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
Well, all that's
I
left
get
is
that you're itching to delve
Capsule
into its
Boy.
history, but we've got bigger
Everyone
fish to
else
fry
isn't gonna
right now.
talk.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, Dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
Yeah,
You need to stay with
fascinations.
us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel
You're in the
this is
in-game
less of a
party.
compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Dude, what the fuck?
Hey! Hey, I just realized something.
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No, I mean, wait, you fed us rotten
Oh,
food?
that's gross.
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Supposedly, yeah.
They're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that
Have
mean?
they tried controlling them
It would mean
for the most part?
just that, I guess.
Maybe that was their
Still,
attempt to try to control
you
them,
think
was
it's
to
kind of
encase them in
interesting?
similar suits.
Not
And it just didn't work.
usually. Hey,
Well, they
Kisar,
kinda did
I've
work
got
for
you.
Volron,
What's on
right?
tonight's menu?
Volron
Because
and
I
the
was
people on
thinking
Len, I guess. It kind of
maybe-
did work a little bit.
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle.
Dude, she's awful. She's
Seriously, what
fucking
the hell?
evil, man. Dude, thinning the
You
herd.
know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
Well, you know we have a world to save, right?
If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Oh, I'm sure there's
Isn't it
tons
weird that
coming
they're
up.
Still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't
Kind
you
of reminds me of
think
Lightning
that's
Returns. I wish
harsh?
more games had systems like that,
What do you mean?
honestly.
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified.
It's a
isn't
shame
their
so many
fault.
people skipped that
You're
game.
right.
It was really unique and really
Zoogles were
fun.
only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
Okay.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and
Yeah, we
Zoogles
should feel
aren't
so bad
different
for the
after all.
monsters. Okay. Maybe there's a game in here somewhere. Oh, by the way, there isn't. Cutscene. I should know better. It's a Tales game. Whatever. Oh, shit. Already? Damn.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
No, they're under the control. They don't care.
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was
Alright, this
something
is
off here.
probably
We have no choice.
not something that you're supposed to kill all of them. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. There you go. Can I bonk him? Man, that would be such a good ability if you could reliably bonk people with it. Alright, these guys are way easier intentionally.
That's my cue.
Yes, it is. Alright, dead. I really like that, like, Rinwell's thing comes up so often. I think that that's one of the best abilities that you can give her. Did they spawn the buzzsaw on him?
Another incantation ruined.
Really? I kind of wanted to use, I think it's Lightning Thrust is the ability's name. I kind of wanted to use that, but I'm at this point, I'm probably just not going to. Because I kind of know how to use this one, so... Alright. That might have been bad for him because he's actually in his over limit.
Hold on to your heart. Here I come. Do it.
Okay, thank you.
This one's got your
Oh, we never see this. We never see the one, what is it, the black hole? Let's see if we can get it. I gotta fish for it because it's random. I wonder what makes these ones so difficult, or rather easier than the last ones. I have no idea. Well, that was easy.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Dahnan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
That's why they put him in the game, so we can have generic dudes to slaughter at the end.
If we lose
Alright.
right now, this whole mission is over.
Hell, Gankul's legacy.
I thought there'd
I
be
remember
more
Hole
dirt
4
and
once
rocks
this is
and
done.
stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
I forgot to hold forward!
We're in for a long slog.
I was like, wait a minute, what? Ah, whatever, fuck it. It also kind of ended kind of abruptly. I wasn't expecting that. And I really wish I could use more of these. Am I gonna get healed? I forget that that move right there actually does hurt you. I need to sell a bunch of shit, aren't I? We kind of do need to fight, which kind of sucks, but whatever.
Can't get out of this! Prepare to be sealed. Actually,
Less talking, more doing.
Ah, damn. I forget that move I can burn now. I can burn off of that move.
Now I can let loose.
Got it. Yeah, you can miss. As long as the combo continues, you can miss with your art. It's fine. Because I think I completely missed with the Falcon Dive. Sure. Commander of Heaven, dude. I love that finale. Like, remember when I was playing Berseria, if you've seen it, when I was like, oh, moves that don't stun are not good at the start or the finale of a combo? That's basically where we're at right now. Like, moves that do not stun don't help. But that's like every move in this fucking game. Because moves don't determine stun anymore.
This could be useful.
It's like they gave all the enemies the ability to stun the shit out of you, but not, you can't stun the shit out of anything.
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
the true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances.
They would have probably ruled over you, let's be
Like
fair
all
here.
this, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In Tragedy's Aftermath, hope is all we have.
Onward to the center.
Just look at
Dude,
the
there's like
size of
10
that thing.
skits when you land on this planet.
Ganquil's technology
It's
certainly is
actually impressive by Tales
They don't
standards.
seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the
Yeah.
planet, of course.
You know,
And that
games just
doesn't
kind
strike
of, you
me
know,
sounding just a little bit,
games are kind of nice
I don't know,
about this.
far.
For all you know,
There
this
has to be a
dead
quicker way
ends,
to
and it's a
get there,
waste of
right?
time.
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow
Okay.
one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
What choice
If it
do we
works
really
for them,
have?
there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Yeah, games are really nice. A lot of these things should just dead end and just be
I wonder
wastes
how
of
the
time,
Renans
you
avoided
know?
being mind-controlled like the Helganquil.
I mean, that kind of happened
Do you think
actually
it
this
might
game
have
with
something to do with the
Almadria.
fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside
Well, for
us.
Shion, it was
Without it,
whatever.
we
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Yeah.
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
You know, we could all fail, right? Like,
What do you say?
this will be for
He
nothing.
said, without a doubt.
Yeah, Rinwell's permanently on the bench, so that's just not happening. Vast structure, it sucks up Dan and Astral. Whew. Shit. It's a place. Yeah, here we go. A trip to its yawning mouth would take intrepid explorers right to the very heart of Dan. How do we? Good thing we know that. Whatever.
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator.
Okay, so we're probably
That apparatus there is
unlocking,
likely what's used to
you know, all
control
the different ways down. What? Oh,
Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action.
from above.
Concentrate.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Yeah, being able to get back your stuff is really fucking good.
No sooner said than done.
Okay, so that move, Raining Slash, is like a finale. You don't actually want to use it mid-combo.
Impressive. I didn't even get to have my
Keep
turn.
calm and take them
History
down.
abounds with tales of Lord's daring exploits.
Maybe you'll
Shit,
first.
I had her come in the wrong way. Like, this is a finale move more than anything. Oh no, you could lead into it with Wyvern Blade. That's actually really good. Okay, so you do like this. And the second hit of Wyvern Blade actually does contact. Okay. Man, if this was another game, you could definitely just spam this. Okay, we'll use Xion. We'll make it faster. She kind of missed, but whatever. Okay, I somehow was able to keep the combo going. That completely whiffed on the way up. I hate that there's no way to burn in the air. I think every single move in the air is a downward move. If I'm not, like, totally mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's all... No, Searing Gale. Infernal Torrent? Yeah, no, because you land. Yeah, this makes you land, and so it does a land fire move. Yeah, I don't know if I've done Searing Gale at all this game. Yeah, it's all Rising Phoenix. You don't really have any options in the air. In fact, that might be the only way to use Searing Gale. Yeah, it is. Well, I've never used it pretty much like the whole game. So I have no clue what it does. It's probably okay.
More of them? Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Yeah, that move can miss. Which kind of sucks. What is this move? It's a land move. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. Probably better for, like, area. Alright, free.
Look sharp.
Do they just keep coming? What the fuck? Well, here's boss fight number 1, if I could be so bold. I didn't mean to hold it that long, whoops. Is it, okay, hold on. What is this chaotic figure? Yeah, maybe this is like directing them in, or maybe you just have to kill so many. I don't know. Can we kill this guy over here? That would be nice. I'm gonna trust my AI to do it. Yeah, famous last words. Because it's like suspiciously low level. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now I think the reinforcements stopped. Or maybe not. I kind of dropped this. You just get to see all of Alphen's different finishers.
I'm right beside you. Where are you going?
Ah, come on. Dude, he canceled it. I was hoping to hit it and then use it. Bonk. Yeah, if it's still broken, you could follow that up, but if it's not broken, it doesn't work. Ah, wrong way. Oh, hold on, this guy's about to do his thing. I don't know if you could break them out of this. I think I hit them with my burst strike and it doesn't do anything. That's not follow-up. This would be a better follow-up, because that kind of hits. Oh, I didn't finish it. Shit, I was attacking this dude.
You really don't need my help, huh?
Who else was looking for you from you?
Damn it. I should have kept my trap shot.
I think that's the first time we've heard that.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Oh, we dropped it. That's my fault. Like, being on 8 is kind of a bad number to be on. I kind of hope you could get to, like, 9. I'm assuming that, like, you could maybe get more on New Game Plus or something.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Right? Because it seems like it goes to 12. It seems like I have room for 4 more.
I need to be stronger.
Okay.
Even in such a harsh
Oh, sorry.
environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they...
They probably taught them how to make Zoogles.
Yeah, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
Well, obviously, where else
That's
does it
true.
go?
And if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Okay, what do we got? Transcendent Pebble. Dare I even ask what's in here? I'm gonna save. Let's save over rolls it back. Fuck it. Since now I guess we're in the true free roam, it doesn't really matter too much. It's just for treasure. Man, this shit ain't worth it. I'm gonna have to use items on it. I'm not doing that. I'd have to use items. At this point, I'm probably just gonna try to sell all the items I get anyway, just to make some money. See if we could get like another fast travel point or something going on, just to save some time, you know? Alright, we totally don't have to fight you. Fuck that.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
Yeah, if he's not dead. I mean, who knows? He probably won't, like, poetically die at the same time we win. That would be kind of weird and cheesy. I mean, maybe once we prove that we could do this, we could, can we just run away? Yeah, we could just run.
Long slog with this one.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this so we could then fast travel out, go buy items.
By the power of one.
I shall provide assistance.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, fuck it. What do you want me to say? They're not chasing you. Oh, jeez. Okay, what about this? Yeah, remember those area things you have to use? Yeah.
I'm not letting them get in our way.
Holy cloak.
We got
Oh, it's for fucking Rinwell? Well, that's a waste, but there you go. Now I don't have to upgrade her.
some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Kind of wish this game had 8-man parties. It would be more like Golden Sun, which I think would be kind of cool. This is another one of those lizards. Oh, we could just leave. Okay, fuck it. I'm running away from every fight that I can. There's no point. Don't worry. I'm sure I'm underleveled for the final boss. That'll be great. I don't even remember what level am I. Mid 40s. Mid 40s. Because like I said, I know we could just come back whenever we need to for whatever, so. Heavy treat. It's not like it's like a real dungeon, you know? Like, there's not really like a puzzle or anything to solve or figure out, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I kind of wish most games would do, is like there's a puzzle or something to do that would necessitate you solving all these things and fighting enemies. But oh, that you can't fight, you can't run from this one. Okay, so this is mandatory. All right, then we'll use some items.
This one's tough.
That was a great move to initiate with, obviously. What? Yeah, so you can't even. Like, you could stagger them, but they don't break, so you can't lift them. So it's kind of useless. Think about it. I was in the middle of one of my moves to sacrifice HP, and he literally just went through it.
Where are you going?
He literally teleported. Well, he teleported back into it. It kind of worked out.
Who said anything about letting off?
All right, here we go. 2, 3. It's worth sacrificing the strike, because if you do the strike, you drop the combo. This is gonna kill it anyway. I'm telling you, that look at his eyes is so fucking detailed, dude. I want to see if I can... I should make that the thumbnail at some point. I should make that the final part thumbnail. And everyone's gonna look at it and be like, what the fuck? And I'll be like, yeah, if you watch the video, it's a joke. It's great. But no, I can't make it the thumbnail because it's kind of a spoiler. Someone's gonna complain because Alphen in his mask was like the whole point of the game. Like, he's wearing this weird shit over his face. Damn, that would be so good. All right, there you go. Let's give him easier dodging. I don't want to hear any complaints. I'll give her this. Boost strike. Anti-dragon. Cyclone. I'm never gonna use her anyway. I mean, sure, whatever. Fuck it. I don't know. Sure. Let's do weak point. So if we have a boss where we absolutely have to use her stuff, we can. I'm guessing this is like a marathon of mandatory bosses, right? Like there's no choice. This one's 55 instead of 54. Lucky Bangle increases the chance of enemies dropping items. Oh. Does it have to be on someone participating in battle? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. We're literally gonna fuck around and find out. Alright, we have to fight you, obviously. Oh, we could... So wait, we could flee from this dude, but not the other one? I like how now we're just fighting the Mantis again. Oh, I walked into that. Alright, disappear, big guy. Thank you. It's very weird that they let you do that. As I said, no final part of any game is gonna be worse than fucking Final Fantasy 3. I was stuck on Final Fantasy 3's ending for fucking ever. It was not fun at the end. And I like that game. I probably had this rant at least in 3 different RPGs I played in the last couple of years. But basically, the gist, the spoiler-free gist of it, is that you get to the end of the game. To get to the final dungeon, you have to go through this complex-ass network of mountains using your airship. And then when you finally do it, you have to run through this one dungeon. Then you have to climb to the top of another dungeon. And then there's a whole bunch of cutscenes and dialogue. And then at the top, you fight the boss. There's more cutscenes and dialogue. And then there's a whole extra dungeon where you can't save the game. You can't do anything. You just have to go in straight until the end of the game. And that is why the ending took me so long to beat, because it's such a grind just to even give it one full attempt that it's in my opinion, they really should not have done that. That was kind of fucked up of them. This is just the fucking boss encore hour. Where's the Strain Asylum demon? I'm rooting for those guys. Where are they? Ow! Over limit and goodbye. I like how the little effect is still there. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's kind of how I felt about that. Like, I liked Final Fantasy 3, but it was like the only Final Fantasy where I was genuinely stuck. You know, because it's not like modern day stuff where there's fast travel, or you'll know, they'll open up like, oh fuck, he's coming. I fucked up. I'm gonna have to run from him. Oh no, I guess he's too slow. It's not like modern day games. I'm probably have to fight these guys where you can just like, you know, let me use a pineapple. Oh, fuck me, man. They're gonna take all my money right at the end. Okay. What? It did. Wait, did it use it on Law? Oh, you know why? Because I think he leveled up. Oh, fuck, whatever. Hopefully I didn't just heal for no reason. No, I have to go that way. Okay. So who knows if we can actually run by these guys. It's just a bunch of high-level monsters, and I guess some of these have chests. But yeah, it's not like modern-day games where you get, like, fast travel and, like, you knock stuff down that makes it easier to get by. Okay, we cannot flee this. Like, you know. Wow, almost instant death. Let's get rid of these dudes first, actually. This is gonna be the closest to a ball. Actually, oh fuck. I'll use our treat. Might as well. Oh, here we go. I guess she kept her over limit more or less.
I'm grateful.
Thank you. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh god, I don't want to have to heal myself. Fuck it. I don't want to die. I can only do that and get away with it because that enemy does not get knocked back. So this actually kind of worked out that I couldn't stun them, because if I hit them with Raining Slash, it might have knocked them back. Pretty dope. For once, the no knockback works in my favor, if you can believe it or not. Oh, he died. Perfect. Okay, now we just gotta fight this guy. Cure! I keep doing the wrong move.
No sooner said than done. You made me angry. That was a bad idea. Natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
We literally can't. Bro, I thought Law had fucking Mystic Arts for days. Dohalim never seems to get his. He probably has the highest amount of hits. I don't know if he ever got that upgrade or not. Alright, it's gonna reappear. I don't have anything. Why didn't she heal herself? Dude, I think this game has a real, like, actual AI problem. Like, why is she doing other stuff instead of healing herself? Oh my god. That's what I mean. Like, the AI in this game really just seems to do a lot of... Okay, she's gonna cancel this, by the way, which actually kind of works out. She throws the shield right on its neck. Like, no, you're not gonna charge around, idiot. I can't move. Yeah, I'm dead. Wait, did he get down too? That's hilarious, dude. I wish I could take a picture of that shit. That's hilarious. We both got downed. All right, pick me up. We're gonna have to go back for fucking items.
I'm gonna need more than this.
Okay. Oh shit! I got it.
I've used too much.
Okay, let me use the orange shell again. I did it too early. I forget how to use her shit, man. Whatever, it's fine. You didn't really hit anybody.
I'll take you
What is this? Mystic Art 3? Mystic Art 4? I mean, at least she gets, like, what? It basically increases the amount of damage she does. It's like a free 3,000 point hit. Alright, knock it down. Alright, we should be able to kill it now. Come on. Dude, don't fucking die. Thank you. Wow.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Uh-oh. I think we made it to our first actual boss. Yeah, that wasn't the real boss, by the way. Well, let's see if we can do it with what we got. And after this, I'm gonna need to go back and buy items, which I don't even know what my money is like.
What do you think this place was for?
Okay, it's that scene from The Matrix.
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way.
Yeah, her armor's wrong in some of these
However, the
cutscenes.
Helgenquill.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
That's like a couple hundred, I guess. Boss fight? Oh, here they come. It's all of them. Boo. What is this? I thought it was that plant monster. Oh! I thought it was the plant monster again. Never mind. What the fuck is this?
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her armor is supposed to be pure black.
Be careful! It's huge!
But in the cutscene, I think she wears her default armor. I don't think it does it right. It's only her outfit, right? I thought her shit was supposed to be all... Whatever, now's not a bad time to figure that out. Looks like a Dead Space enemy.
That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets
Ow.
are off when it comes to this thing.
I don't have anything.
One's mine.
This one's mine.
Alright, it doesn't really seem to be doing a lot of damage to her.
Weak point? We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle. This one is
You do the same for me.
Yeah, this is like a Dead Space enemy. Dead Space enemy, Titan Dweevil, all the good ones, man. Yeah, you didn't think you'd get a Pikmin reference in this game, did you? I should have done Stardust, that's my fault. Well, we finally got a mid-air boss, I guess. Which is kind of what I was complaining about.
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Doreen.
Are you serious? Okay, I can kind of hit from here.
Outstanding form. Let the marksman handle this.
So basically we're attacking this mid part of its body until we can bring it down. That'll probably be at the 50% mark. Ow.
I'm going to need to use all the power.
now you're gonna pick me off.
I don't know why I keep forgetting I could do Stardust.
To overdo it.
I'm sorry.
I'll take
Yeah, and he does like the little poison cloud. Yeah, it's like the Titan Dweeble. Titan Dweeble is legitimately one of the hardest bosses I ever fought as a kid. That motherfucker's actually difficult. Pikmin 2 is such a good sequel, man. It slows down. I keep thinking I dodge it. Whatever.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
I love you so much. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll use the orange shell. I'll wait for my heal. It's fine. I'm getting a heal, right? Thank you, Doalim. This is a really metal-looking boss with the faces. I love it. All right, he's gonna fall. There you go. I don't care. Oh, no. I was kind of hoping to get Law, but I've mashed out Rinwell. I always fail that. I should probably heal myself, knowing this game.
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the fun.
Nope. That was probably the only time I've ever used an aerial combo to get this. Like a predominantly aerial combo. See, now this Mystic Art system is actually like one of the two things I like about this game's combat system. Well, I'll just get out of the way. How about that? The mid-air combat is pretty good. The Mystic Art system kind of makes a lot of sense. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in this game's combat. Oh, you can cancel your downward. Holy shit. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Well, that's kind of a waste, but whatever. 50%. Is he gonna permanently land or some shit? No, he's not even, he's barely stopping. I guess it does nothing. Okay, never mind. Alright, she survived. I wonder if that 1 HP thing resets every like 30 or so seconds. Okay, we're gonna probably have to heal one of these two. I'm scared. I don't know what his over limit is. Oh shit, look at his heads. Yeah, now he's like Quadraxis. There's a lot of enemies in games that they're like four-legged like monstrosities, you know. Quadraxis was like another like 3-phase fight. I kind of liked it a lot. It's one of the better bosses in Prime 2. Look, I miss my childhood a lot sometimes, you know. There's a lot of games that I played when I was a kid, and I still to this day love them so much.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but those heads, dude, man. Is this what they mean? Heads will spin? Heads will roll? What the fuck just happened?
Don't leave me!
Wow, that was like a full wipe.
I'll bring you back.
Alright, pick him up. We're gonna need to use another pineapple. If she's, I don't know who she's rezzing actually. It doesn't tell you in this game because information is bad in video games, obviously. Okay, so I'll bring back Kisara.
An outstanding effect.
Here's a healing
No
arc.
rest for the wicked.
This one's mine.
Oh no.
This one's mine.
Okay, we'll use the pineapple. Hopefully she uses it because I'm busy up here, but I don't think so. What the fuck was that noise?
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Hurricane flight. Water, hear my calls. I can carve through armor.
Yeah, see, he doesn't do anything. That's the problem I have with Law. His ability isn't bad. He just doesn't do anything. It would be so much better if he dealt, like, actual damage. Like, I know you could boost it, but it wasn't even competitive when it was relatively new. Overlimit? No, okay. Okay.
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Oh, he actually hit me that time.
That'll bring you down.
Shion's is kind of decent, I think. But, like, how are you going to use Doaleems in this fight? It doesn't really do anything. What? Oh.
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
That's basically her version of what Alphen says.
I didn't want to put you out.
Ah, fuck, okay. We'll just play defensive. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine.
I'll bear that in mind.
This shit looks so fucking stupid, man. It's like a weird cartoon effect, you know? Alright, he's gonna do like a big cyclone, so I'm gonna intentionally stay over here. He won't be able to hit all of us with it. That's like my biggest concern, is that he'll hit everyone. Like, you know, those two in the middle. I'm waiting for this shit to go away first.
Wits about you people.
Is that it? Yep, there it is. Yeah, as long as you know that you have to bait things in this game. Wait, hold on, he's not done? Hold on. Is he in permanent overlimit? No, okay. As long as you yourself know that you have to dodge stuff in this game so it baits it away from the party, then sure. There's no indication, you just have to play the game enough to know that. That you yourself have to be responsible to basically get the boss away. As I said, MMO mechanics in this game for some reason.
Where are you going? Here's
Alright, see ya. Oh, yeah, it's the good finisher. Make his head spin. That shit's so fucking cool, dude. That's the best part of the whole fight. I hear like the cartoon spin effect. Such a dumb looking boss fight. It didn't really do much though.
Probably
Yeah.
something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
Don't worry, it's the truth. He would never suggest it otherwise.
Gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great
Yeah,
spirit
see, now
that
she has
made
the right
them do
outfit
all
on.
this. Anything to get its astral energy.
So you know what it is? Probably certain cutscenes they spawn her, and they spawn her in that outfit and she can't change it.
After hearing Doleem's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Nah, he knows. He read the script. Yeah, it's like they spawn her in her white for story cutscenes, and then she just keeps it when you load into battle.
Surprise me at this point.
I don't know.
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zoogles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
Yep, that's for sure. There's no land left
There might
anyway.
have been native owl species here once upon a time too.
We at least get a... I guess not, no. Alright, anything back here? I wish I had like a selection of cartoon noises. I don't know what would you even Google to get that? Cartoon spinning sound? Like Tasmanian Devil like shows up, he's part of the boss, he just starts spinning. It's so fucking dumb. It's the dumbest effect, but it's hilarious. I love it. You know I love it. I know you love it. Man, that shit was cool, dude. I like that boss, actually. Not even just because it was kind of easy, just because it was cool. It was like a cool looking thing.
We're back in the...
Do we get anything fucking... Are we gonna get a fucking fast travel point game? You guys... Okay, you guys can't do this. You know that, right? Like...
That other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
Oh.
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped
We
on its
flipped, yeah, what the
What
fuck?
was once down is now up, and vice versa. I
Oh.
suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
What is this? Oh, here, never mind. Here's your teleporter. They don't actually... Oh, no, they do use the fast travel system. Okay, never mind. There it is. Should I leave now? How much money do I have? I have no fucking money. Well, if we have a fast travel point... There's more missions. I'm not going back to do missions now. It's too late. What's a place I could go to get stuff? I guess we'll go back to the ranch. Why not?
We've reached our destination.
This is very relevant, obviously. Yeah, see, this time I... Oh, never mind. Wild Zoogles appeared and attack your livestock. What the fuck? That's fucking insane. By the way, they never up how many, like, post guards you could have. It's just... Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Dude, I put all my money into that. Whatever. A wise dolt.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the crown contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
By someone who wanted to make
No,
money.
enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Yeah,
Not to
that's
dolts
fucking
anyway.
mean. Imagine if he spent the whole game insulting her, Like, people would fucking be like all on fucking, you know, the message boards being like, wow, this game fucking sucks. Law's an asshole to fucking Rinwell the whole game.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled.
Rinwell is kind of an asshole. I don't care if she's fucking 18, 16, whatever. An asshole is an asshole.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
A Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his
Yeah.
business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
Damn.
I'd like to see someone try to
That was a
impersonate
mouthful, to
that
say
on
the
a daily
least.
basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Okay. Well, I only came here just to do that. I guess we could go back to Vicente. Since it's close, I don't know. It's probably all going to load at the same speed anyway. That's kind of how games are now. But, like, you see what I mean? Like, when games are just
Looks like we made
fucking
it here in one
teleport
piece.
festivals like this, it's not as fun to traverse the world. Okay, we could sell most of this. Okay, that was... 40 of those is only 10,000, by the way. Like, this is what I mean. Like, I don't have the money to do half of what I want to do. Which is why I say, like, you have to grind. You have to fucking grind in this game. Let me make sure there's nothing I can upgrade. Because I need
Hey,
money.
She's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking.
Oh, here you go. Realm Unifier. Ominous Eyeball, Cursed Claw. Yeah, so this is what it is. See, this is the final ultimate weapon. Yeah, you need the iron pipe, so basically you have to do that. The iron... So I actually kind of like this in games where, like, the first weapon you get is, like, the weapon that stays the whole time. Hollow Edge. Soldio Lem Regis. These are some nice-looking swords. Holy shit, this is like Kingdom Hearts swords. Okay. Monochrome Spiral is also probably her best weapon. Liber Pater. Matriarch Martel. Oblivion. What? Alright, now you're just flexing if you're using these. An Oblivion Ring. So, like, there's two different sets, basically. But I'm not gonna sit around. A Statue Heart. You probably have to go fight all those enemies we've been fighting for the last couple of hours. So, I really almost can't sell anything. Like, this is what... I can't sell these if I ever want to make those. So, I don't know. What can I even buy back? You know?
And let's go. Ow!
I need the life bottles. Like, there's all my money. I don't think this is going to be like Berseria where I can kind of squeeze by with, like, a fewer amount of items. So, I guess we'll just keep going. I don't really have much of a choice. It's a quest on Dake Faisal, really? Wait, where the fuck is it? What? Lennick? Wait. Oh, okay. Rena gets its own tab for some reason.
What?
Well, we'll push as far as we can. We'll see what we can do.
Money?
And if we gotta leave and grind, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it then. Then I guess I just won't finish tonight. I'll have to actually grind. Wait, I'm sorry. Which way did I come in? There you go. As I said, I got videos for the next couple of days, so if I have to grind, it won't really be that big of a deal. Nothing else, it'll actually kind of help me. It'll give me a cushion, but you know, I feel like someone will complain if I do it. But to be fair, someone will complain if you do everything. Like, look at this fucking this is not a
I
planet.
guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
Yeah, we're upside. It's
Crazy.
underneath us right
Who
now.
knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
Yeah, no. No, thank you. Look at this, level 55, by the way. Gee, you think it's high enough level? Yeah, this is the part of the game where they're like, okay, we're gonna throw some really high level shit at you to kind of encourage you to do it, so. But I don't know, it could just be to scare you off. Platinum chunk.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, we would never be in danger
Sounds
of
like
this.
that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one?
Like the hollowing on
That
Dana?
unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was like thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time?
Okay, well, I was thinking
Come on, there's no
instrumentality
way to
type
pull
shit,
that off.
so never mind. That's a little
I
better.
know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
That would be like a really
Things are different
fucked up
here than on the
ending.
That shows how deep
Some end of Evangelion shit.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
Finding the Renis
So
Alma.
here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
How do we know it's actually here?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Yeah, their whole existence is riding on this. It has to be here.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you.
With age comes wisdom.
The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like
Gravity
this?
is probably more of just a
The
suggestion to them.
Helgenquil can bend life forms to suit their will.
Yeah.
Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show.
Dude,
one's
he did the
true
Eddie Murphy
emotions at
meme.
times.
Holy shit.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
How old is Doalim?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
What, maybe like 30? I don't even know if they show people's ages anymore in these games. Alright. I'm gonna open the treasure chest. I don't care about everything else. I got caught on the... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to grind. We'll be very lucky. They might just be doing this to spook you.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Hilarious.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're
I really don't.
I actually forgot to,
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
yeah, I forgot to juice up our CP bar, so that might just have to wait. Shit. Astral agony.
One will be difficult to predict.
Yeah, he rarely gets his over limit. I'm stuck. I'm stuck inside of him. That's pretty funny, actually. I think we could do one more boss fight tonight. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what's down here, right? Oh, dude! Yo, it's my boys! Shit, we're not gonna fight them. It's the boys. Oh, shit. I'm happy for them. I'm glad they made it. I'm actually glad they made it. Well, y'all can keep that. Don't worry. I'm doing y'all a solid.
art expert coming through.
Much love to all of you. Much love to the both of you. I respect you guys.
I won't fight just for the sake of it.
Let's pretend that you guys would have won. Alright. There's a reason you always gotta look the other way first. These guys were a boss, but I think that they were just reskins. It wasn't like a real boss-like model. The elementals. Okay, this is probably going to be another boss fight, so let's save. Since it seems like the levels jumped by a couple, even in this area alone. So I guess I'll have to use an item. As much as I really, really don't want to. Yeah, I could probably run through the Lenegus area really easily now. That might be like a good place to do it. Because you want to get an area where it's fast kills. That's why you want to do it there. You don't want to go to an area where you're going to get experience, because this game is not about getting experience.
Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Kind of not what I wanted.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Bonk.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Rotating.
Going in. By the power. Make it rain.
Got it.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
I wonder why that guy is just significantly underleveled. Like what was the purpose of that? I don't have anything. He's like the tide of battle. Wait, there's more? Yeah.
In an instant. Impact block. More. Sword Lane Alpha. Rising Wyvern. Soaring Light Spear. Stardust.
This one's mine.
Mirage.
That's actually a really good combo right there. You get the full aerial combo and then you get to come down. Got him.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Glacier
Rising
reinforcements.
Wyvern. Soaring Light Spear. Rising. Take this. Dragon Swarm.
Don't mind if I do.
Rending you apart. Bloody Owlet. Soaring Light Spear. Stardust. Burn in hell.
Make it rain.
Okay, cool.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. More. Crush.
Yeah, you couldn't increase your attack limit in Symphonia, right? I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now. In my head, I'm like, I have 5 attacks, I think. Yeah, you couldn't do that in Symphonia. That was like one of the few things that... I fucked up. I should have used it with... that was my fault. I think that was one of the few things about Symphonia that you really couldn't do, which was unfortunate because it would have really helped with the game feeling so monotonous. It's one of the things I liked so much about Vesperia. Technically, aren't we going back the way we came? No, we're going further down. We're just on the underside of where we were before. Gotcha. Okay.
Are they calling reinforcements?
Thin them out. Don't get surrounded.
I should not have done that.
Glacial spear.
I think I dropped it by using the same move, which was a mistake. I dropped it. Fuck. I think he kind of pushed it away from me, which is unfortunate. And then we finally would have gotten it, we kill him. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should just spend those fucking resource materials, you know? Like, I don't think I'm gonna get any of those weapons. I don't know, because maybe I will. It could maybe just take a couple hours of grinding or something. Maybe it's worth trying to do, but I don't know. Maybe the money will help me more. So maybe I'll make another save and just see if I could do it. What? It didn't follow up like I wanted it to. Oops. Probably not gonna get much from it anyway. Like, that's what I mean. Like, if I only get like a couple hundred, like, is it worth it?
Keep calm and take them down.
Long. That's fucking hilarious. That was fucking great. That was hilarious. All right.
Look sharp.
I think that's it. Damn, I didn't lift him. Whatever. I didn't need to do anything after it. Yeah, see, like, those are not bad.
So I still had room to grow.
Okay. Flaming Edge Burst, sure. I guess I'll get this. This will be like one, maybe the last things I'm able to get for Alphen. So hopefully it's kind of worth it. Yeah, I never needed mid-air jump. I don't really think you need it in this game. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of like a leftover from, I think, one of the other Tales games where you could jump in mid-air. And increased critical will be my next one. Like, these two are also good. All of these are actually good. This one is actually also pretty good, too. There you go. Resist resistance, not attack. Kisara doesn't really have much, so we'll give her this. Increase boost strike. I mean, what's the best for Law at this point, right? I'd say let's go back. Let's give him better moves. You know, you give the AI as many moves as possible, except for Rinwell, because fuck that character. Just so that way they have the ability to access the most things that they can do at any given point. Oh, fuck, they're down here too. All right, big boys. Listen, y'all gonna let me pass, right? I'll give you a shout out in the comments. I loved your performance in Dark Souls. What boss was this? Was this Almadria's boss? They just bringing back everything at this point. I just kind of wish it wasn't, you know, linear. That would be kind of cool. Okay, this is not the way forward. This is probably like some super boss bullshit. I'm okay. It does make me wish like dungeons weren't linear. Yeah, this is Almadria's boss. I'm not fighting that. We'll be here all fucking night trying to do that. Like, I don't do they really expect people to fight these enemies? You know, like technically we're climbing down. Yeah, because we're still inverted. I'm pretty sure. So I mean, I think they juiced up some of these enemies way too hard, in my humble opinion. I think they should have been a lot. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, we gotta go around. Should have been a lot more chill with how much they powered up some of these enemies. Like, holy fuck. Okay, well let's see if we can go into this room. Oh my god, the boomies are so cute. Damn, okay. All of this and it's worth nothing, by the way. One HP, or I'm sorry, one gold. One gold for all of this. This actually wasn't worth it. Pixie Crystal level 1, yeah, this was totally not worth it. Like, I just don't understand where they expect all this money to come from that you're gonna use to create all these different accessories and things. Like, I don't know. Alright, goodbye. Oh my fucking god.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
No, they're not. Just dip and dodge, dip and dodge.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
Okay, well, let's save. Oh boy.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renas,
Yeah.
like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane?
It's probably a bad
Rinwell,
idea,
you're gonna...
but she's gonna do it anyway. Here we go.
Rinwell!
It's like some snake demon, right?
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
I guess it's afraid and knows it's probably going to die.
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to
So
finish
there's
the
higher
process.
powers at play,
What do you mean,
even
one
beyond
world?
that.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, and how did that
I
plan
don't
go
know,
awry?
But its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although, admittedly, an animal would be easier to
It's just
communicate with.
literally fear itself.
At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Yeah, that's why I won't let her die.
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been.
Yeah, then maybe none of this would have
There'd be
happened.
no Dana and no Rena. No masters or slaves. No lords, no crown contest. Maybe just peace.
Dana's will would balance out Rena's will. It would just be one planet. It's just that Dana's will naturally sort of exists.
To think.
And it's
all
fine.
this
It doesn't
started
destroy
because
the
of
world.
Great Spirit's desire to keep living.
And now we have to
The
kill
only
it.
reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent.
Yeah, one of these
Without that
systems
hunger,
works, the other one
Dana's
doesn't.
planet was spared.
It's kind of
Which is
unfortunate.
correct. Well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential.
Yeah, pretty much. Dana could have a will, it just doesn't.
The larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Save Shion and all of Dana. Alright, well, I'm assuming this is the final objective for the most part. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? It's even all over the doors now. Probably got one or two more sections to go down. No. Alright, usually those areas are not the ways forward. Yeah. So I kind of don't care after that last one was a big ball of nothing. Alright, they're trying to force you to fight these... Oh! I guess they succeeded. This is not Almadria's dragon, though. Wow! Oh my god. I should have known better. I'm stuck.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
I hit him with it, yep. I barely nicked him, so this is gonna cancel whatever he's doing and force him to land.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
Alright, it's not as strong, it just hits hard. No, he doesn't. We're gonna have a fun time. I think I'm gonna have to fucking die. Damn, we getting a lot of critical hits. Also kind of glitching out. It's dragging me along with it. Let's use it so we can make him crouch or land rather. Got it. I'm not gonna force it to stop again. Yeah, no. What? I took damage from something? I gotta wait for it to land.
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Oh, forget it. I couldn't hit him. When they're in the air like that, good fucking luck, man.
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing.
No, I love doing it.
Glad you're on our side, Dohalim.
Oh, he's an over limit, that's why. Yeah, we're at the part where it's like good luck even seeing what the hell's going on. I like how Rinwell and Alphen alone have the ability to make enemies stop like this. Everyone else maybe could do it with their boost strike, but it's not guaranteed really. See? It doesn't do anything. Core break. Okay, he's not. Yeah. At least when we actually fight one of these monsters in like a one-on-one, basically with no extra stuff, it's pretty simple. It's straightforward. All right, bye. Consider yourself finished. Yo, did we split him into like 10 pieces? What happened?
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Dragon blood. All right.
we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know
Okay. I have to kill me.
what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook.
We're gonna
any
have to
of the
run from that
delicious
dude.
dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
That's not even close.
It'll take more than that to break my shield.
Depend on it for the last.
See, I could equip that one like ring, right? That makes escaping faster. There's no real reason. It's fine. There you go. And I run off the cliff. There's no real reason to. It's not that serious. Okay. Oh, I thought it was the Hammer Bros again. No, it's just these dudes again. For the 20th time. Now you fight 2 of them at once. Okay. Like this is really like a fine dude. Oh shit, we actually do have to encounter them. You don't have to actually kill them though. No, okay. I like you guys. You guys get to be spared.
Let me know if you need healing.
You guys are cool. Like, we're at the part of the game where they just expect you to kill some ridiculous amount of enemies. I'm gonna pass on this one, Chief. Some ridiculous enemy combinations and shit. Like, yeah, no, we're good.
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back.
I wouldn't even grind here. Like, you don't even get good experience in this game. If you want to grind in this game, you want to grind in some place where you can kill the enemies in like 20-30 seconds or less. So I'll go back to Lenegus and I kill those enemies for like a couple hours, sell all the items I get. That's where I would get all my money. Even if it's not the most efficient method, I would totally just rather do that. Because like you see, the problem with this game is there's no renewable resource. Like, there's no way for you to fight all these enemies and keep all your items. You're gonna blow all of your bullshit. Hilarious. Hilarious. There's no way to fight all these enemies. Like, you're gonna run out of all your healing, all your items, all your resources. Like, it's not like other games where you get enough stuff back to justify doing it. Like, you don't get it in this game.
But only a small fragment of it in the big picture.
You don't get CP back by fighting.
The will of its own.
Like, even in other Tales games, you got it back by fighting. Like, you don't get it back in this game by fighting.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
The fuck is this? The door is sentient. That's always got to be a good thing. Fuck. Oh, these are teleporters. Water astral energy separator. Oh, what the fuck? We gotta fight all of these, boss? Okay, what level is this?
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Yeah. Sword Dancer? Oh shit, isn't this a fucking boss from Symphonia?
Got a sword-wielding Zoogle?
Yeah, I'm gonna need items.
And not just one.
First move of the fight, I have to dodge. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess.
What for?
It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken.
Let's just focus
Jesus.
on what's important. This one's mine.
Yeah, this is not happening.
Have to hold on.
And you can't flee. So, is this really what we have to do in the finale? Is you have to be like level 50-ish to kind of win? I'm assuming that's kind of the case, isn't it?
Nice. Glacial spear.
Because it does not seem like I'm getting by this boss at all. Good fucking lord, man. This fucking game. Well, I think I'm gonna have to do some grinding. There doesn't really seem to be much of a way around it. These do not seem to be bonus dungeons or bonus enemies to fight. So, I mean, if that's the case, that's gonna be a very fun time. At least you could stock up on a ton of money. I mean, at least I could say that, but, you know.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Yeah, because you can't go through here. What about this one? Earth, light, wind. Alright, I mean, I guess that's it. So this is probably as far as we go for today. Because I genuinely have to grind to do this. Then apparently you cannot pass through this without fighting these guys. Oh my god, dude, like, come on. They're not serious about this, right? I think they might very well be super serious about this. Bro, this is a little bit deflating. They're not even all like unique enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight all of these bosses. Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of don't want to. Is like even part of them unique? No, it's just fucking harder combinations of shit we've already fought all at once, which is kind of not great. Not to mention the fact that we just would have hypothetically spent the last 2 hours fighting these same enemies. Now we get to fight them again. Like, you're not doing a ton of favors here. Like, none of these bosses are unique besides Sword Dancer. Yeah, like, dude, they're using the same boss in 2 different chambers. Are you fucking kidding me? Do we at least get a fast travel point? We don't, do we? Yeah, so we have the only one that's unique is Sword, is the Sword Dancer, because I'm pretty sure that's the name of the super boss in Symphonia. Yeah, it's the Claw Dude and Boomies. Like, none of these are unique besides that first one that I went in. All of these are the same enemy types that we've seen 1,000 times before. Like, do you see what I mean? I feel like they extended the shit out of a lot of this game just so you fucking either buy this shit or you waste time grinding. This is like a fucking gacha game. Alright, maybe... Oh no, there's Helganquil. Well, unfortunately, I think we're done for today. I'm gonna have to go back to Lenegis and start farming. Yeah, there's no warp, by the way. So if you want to leave, you have to run through all of this again just to get like, oh my god. Just to even begin to get an attempt, you have to get into like 10 different fights and run from them all just to get a clean go. Well, there you have it, folks. That's your ending. I guess I have to come back and do a whole bunch of extra bullshit just to be able to get through and finesse my way to the end of the game. So I fucked up and I forgot that when I went to the bathroom, I paused the recording. That's actually hilarious. I used to not do stuff like that and edit it later. OBS has a feature that lets you pause it. But basically what I decided when I came back was that I was just going to fucking turn the difficulty to easy mode and see how easy it is. It turns out the game is incredibly fucking trivially easy on easy mode, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, I haven't even had to use a single item yet. Like, for the most part, the game just does no damage at all when you turn it to easy mode. So that's kind of unfortunate. Like, normal mode is like way too fucking ridiculously difficult. Like, you saw how quickly this game was basically like saying, well, you're not gonna beat this thing at all. And normal mode is actually like not even the lowest difficulty. It's not like the middle difficulty. It's like the lesser, the 2 of 4. So, whatever. Do I feel bad? No, not really, because this game doesn't really do experience that well, and I'm not gonna sit here all night grinding this. I'd rather not. I have better things to do with my life. Maybe if they were unique bosses, I might have done it, but I'm not gonna grind. Like, this is the only boss that's actually unique out of all the enemies in this area. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just waste my fucking time just so I could fight the same enemies we've already killed 20 times over. You know, like, this is a fucking DS game. Hilarious. That line still fucking gets me. To this day, that line still gets me. But as you can see, like, what has the boss even really done to us in like the last 30 seconds that I've been recording? Like, nothing I missed. I think I keep mistaking that I have Eternal Devastation on that second button, and I do not. So whatever, if we need to finish the game on easy, I don't really care too much. It's whatever. Sorry to disappoint you, I didn't challenge myself to beat a Tales game on hard, because it would just take time. Because this is like nothing difficulty. I don't think the dodge timing has changed. I don't really care what you do. I mean, at this point, like, ain't that the fucking truth? One fight on easy mode, it's like, I don't really care what any of my teammates do. It's like all the game's problems disappear. It becomes like every other Tales game. And there's definitely a middle ground that can be struck here, you know? Like, I'm not saying that every Tales game is easy before, because Lord knows they weren't. They're gonna need me, actually. Yeah. Actually, no. Do they? Do I pick myself up? Yeah, it's better to waste the life bottle than it is anything else. Totally. Now, you know, I could have grinded for 3 hours and still not gotten to this dude's level. Or you could just toggle the difficulty down and whatever, I don't care. If there's a difficulty achievement, do you really think I give a shit? And you have to play 70 hours to get to it? Oh, he has a phase 2? That's even worse. He's literally the most unique enemy we're gonna fight tonight, by the way.
Looks like I won after all.
Except it doesn't look like that thing's finished yet. Not by a long shot.
Oh, yeah, he has a charge move. He has a charge move and it's like instant. It feels like this was supposed to be the boss down here, if I really wanted to give a guess. Like, this was supposed to be your actual boss to fight down here. I'm literally getting carried. And like everything else is just like, well, we might as well put something for all the other elements, right? Sure.
Okay, here I'm in your deck,
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got
Thank you. That barely stopped him for even half a second, and now he goes back to charging. I don't know what to tell you. It barely stopped him. Like. Sure, whatever. So this form is just annoying.
Scarlet Inferno.
Like, you can literally, Kisara cannot stop him often enough. That's what I mean. Like, what? Okay, sure. Good to know the end of this game would have been incredibly stupidly obnoxious to actually play out. Good to know. Glad I saved my time. For sure. I'm gonna have to, yeah. So at this point, like, I really only need to buy pineapple gels and life bottles. Like that's where the game is degraded to right now. And it's instant, by the way. He turns and he follows you and it instantly charges. Wow, I survived. Holy shit. I'm still gonna need money. Imagine if easy mode fixed the prices. Alright, 50%. I like that you can basically go from 50 to like 35%. Oh, he's gonna overlimit. Alright, he's focusing on me. That's fine. Remember, he's over 10 levels higher than us. Just FYI for anyone who forgets. 10 levels higher than us. This is what it looks like. dude was two-shotting us on fucking normal. I just think the balance of this game is all fucked up. Like the money, the battles, just everything. It just feels fucked up. Like it was almost an afterthought. Is that a charge? Yes. Well, no, we broke his core, so who knows? We'll never know. He's dead now. Oh shit, he has no health.
Such unadulterated fury.
Look sharp.
Hey look, it's actually easy when the bosses don't two-shot you. Who would have figured that? Yeah, this game's balance is all fucked up. I'm sorry, it is. Encyclopedia Zuglica? Encounter 120 types of non-DLC enemies. Okay, cool.
It was a close thing.
There you go. We're gonna get our experience. Wedding dress. A dress worn when exchanging vows with that special someone, though cumbersome to find, nevertheless fills the wearer with determination.
Equipment should come in handy.
That's probably for her, obviously. Yeah, this is like your peak endgame materials here that you're getting. Alright, I guess we'll do all the other stuff then. It's kind of dumb. Like, the other reason I said I'm going to turn on easy mode is because I'd rather just fucking turn it on. Because, like, I'm not warping back out. Like, I'm going to clear all this shit and then I'm going to leave. And then I'm going to fucking come back down tomorrow and do whatever. Oh! So you have to do one of these areas. So no matter what, you have to kill one of these fucking teleporters. You have to. Well, we might as well do the other one since they're just full of enemies we already know we can beat. I mean, like, it couldn't be hard unless, you know, they gang up on you or something. So for simplicity's sake, I'll make a new save file just in case, you know, if someone says, oh, you missed some achievement or whatever. Fine, then this will be where I turned it down. I don't really care. Oh god, like look how fucking annoying this shit is gonna be, man. Look how annoying this is gonna be.
Difficult to predict.
Does this scream fun to anyone else? Just out of curiosity.
This is gonna need all our together.
Ticked me off.
Like, fighting 3 monsters again as super bosses for the billionth time does not really scream fun to me. Oh god, it's pound time. Jesus, what the fuck, dude? Even on easy mode, I think this is still fucking stupid. I'm missing shit. Like, these enemies just have too much health. Like, that's why you can have bosses later on. They don't have the same amount of health. They don't present the same amount of challenge in any other fucking game. This game is like, oh, that's just a way we could reuse shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? Really? Really? What the fuck, dude? Cool. Like, you take the fun combat of the game and then you basically staple it to this. Like, that's not great. Yeah, because you know we're not even halfway done with the first one of these, right? We're not even halfway done, mind you. That's probably why they only make you do one, honestly. They probably say pick your poison, probably the sword dancer because it's the most unique, and then figure out the rest of this. Like, holy shit, dude. I genuinely don't think any other Tales game is like this, mind you. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Like, grinding wouldn't be so bad if you actually got good experience for every fight. Like, you don't. Probably killing this is honestly the fastest way to level, but by killing it, you won't need the levels anymore. Yeah, this is kind of bad. I'm not even gonna front. And like, yeah, we're gonna beat this. Like, what is Dolim doing?
You'll find no mercy.
Alright, well. Oh shit. Oh wow, it went over me. Perfect. Like, I don't know, maybe they just expect people to be like level 60 or something with like fully decked out weapons at this point. But like, if you're gonna have a grind in the game, I feel like the grind has to kind of be worth it. Like, that's kind of the point.
I don't even know the word defeat.
Am I dead? No.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my...
She's gonna heal me, but I might die. If I die, I'll just fucking reload. It's kind of a waste.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Good to know Kisara still gets slapped around. Alright, that's one. That's one. Like, what really would have made this tolerable with the game's current systems is if you could teleport the fuck out. Like, because you can't teleport out, I can't get any of my resources back. Like if you could at least teleport out, I could at least say, okay, you go grind, you get more shit, you come back in. You can't. There's no way out. Still not worse than Final Fantasy 3, though. Final Fantasy 3 to get back to town was just not fun. Like, it ruined the whole fucking game for me, honestly. Like, I don't... No, fucking forget it. Fuck that. It's not worth it. It's not worth wasting the fucking items to do this, in my opinion. It's just not. And that would be my biggest complaint about this game, is that the experience and money is just all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Like, if you're gonna have a finale where, like, the basis of it is, like, we're gonna fight the same enemies over again that you did, just souped up with more damage, don't put them 10 times in front of you. Like, it just feels like they just wanted to pad out the end of the game with more fighting of the same enemies you fought 1,000 times. It's not special. Sword Dancer's the most special one. I'm just gonna push forward. You only need to do one.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here, then?
Yeah, why don't you fucking fix the balance? Like, either they have too much health or you don't deal enough damage. It's only one or the other, and there's no fast travel out. So I guess what? Do we try the end of the game here? Let's at least see what it is. I don't fucking know, man. Because I had to burn so much shit just to get here. Oh. Can you use this? Irregularity detected in security of multiple astral energy separators. Transference disabled until their safety has been confirmed. Irregularity detected in security of multiple astral energy separator. You have to clear all of the fucking astral energy separators to do that. Yeah, whoever designed this ending is a cocksucker. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Fuck off. Well, they give you healing, which is nice. Obviously, it's meant for when you do the final fight, so I don't really care. Fuck it. We're gonna try the final fight. And if we can't do it, then fuck it. I'll grind and I'll figure something out. I don't know. The game is aware of how obnoxious it is and won't let you leave. What a joke.
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just... this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
Yeah, thank God.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
All right, let's do it. If you can believe it.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go!
It's a damn shame that they ruined this shit the way they did. Alright, sure, fuck it. Let's at least see what it is. Yeah, no, it probably doesn't look like that anymore. Yeah, it does feel like Rena is bigger than Dana. It really does. Obviously, when you're on Dana, it will look bigger. I don't know. What is it? This is like what, the butt of the flower? Like the very bottom? My bigger question is how we're gonna get out of here, but alright.
Giant flower?
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissalma, for that matter?
According to Hevrek 35, it should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Yeah, nothing.
Hey, look!
As I said, the flower is too big to destroy. You just have to destroy whatever's powering it.
Renaissalma!
Is that like Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming!
Yeah, what does the Great Spirit even look like? It's like a snake demon. Oh, yeah. Well, we're not getting that back. Boy, you got enough eyes?
It wants us gone. It has so much anger. All of its fear has evolved into hatred.
So then, you're saying that this is the Great Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form.
This is gonna be one of those locked camera boss fights, isn't it?
I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns. my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
This is a pretty cool arena, though. I'll say that.
What do we do now? The Renaissance inside that thing. I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back.
We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Yeah, piece by bloody piece.
Great Spirit, I understand how to live. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first, you'll have to get through us.
All right, that'll be easy.
Everyone, let's go!
All right. Damn, he's a lot smaller. What happened? Yo, they mini-sized his ass.
Mankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any
What the
more away
fuck?
from us.
They shrunk him down for the fight. Well, at least he's not one of those, like, he's not like the fire spirit.
That it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back.
All right,
Give it all
healer.
back. Give us back our world and give me back my own life.
Oh, sure, fuck it.
We are going to end centuries of terror and death. Right here, right now.
Yeah, this is... I mean, I don't know. I'm glad it's not one of those weird camera fights, but I'm also kind of disappointed that he's, like, this fucking small. I don't know. After a cutscene that cool. He used camera tricks, dude. Alright, well, once again, easy mode is kind of just whatever. Or it's called story mode, actually, if you're curious. It's kind of just whatever. This dude gotta have like 10 forms, doesn't he? Like, think about it. Like, I played through Lightning Returns, and at some points towards the end of that game, I was like, wow, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this. But because that game doesn't really use a leveling system at all, it's kind of better in that aspect. Ah, fuck.
I think I'm coming down to something grave.
A chronic inability to read the runes?
Formality, watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Like, this game is like the worst of like 3 different worlds, and then the best of like 3 different worlds too. That's what makes it so unique, is like where it's good, it's really good, and where it's bad, it's really fucking shit. Okay, he only goes for you. That's fine. That's really how you want to spend your over limit? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I could have beaten those other dudes in the Wind Temple, or the Wind Separator, whatever. But, like, do you really want to sit there for 20 minutes while I kill them? I would have had to leave. I don't have enough items to fucking kill all the rooms. I would have had to leave once or twice to go get items. So I would have had to clear the rooms, leave, get more items by grinding for like an hour or 2, come back and do more. Oh, shit. Okay.
We'll soon see about that.
Is this a Lord's handiwork?
I'm past being surprised.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Destroy it, and quick.
Yeah, well, I don't know how quickly we're going to be destroying these things, honestly, if you want my complete opinion. He probably does some crazy shit if you don't kill them all. That's going to cancel that spell, which is actually kind of nice.
Flare Demolitor!
Like I said, even these guys seem to have a lot of HP. That's what I mean. Like, I don't get it. Okay. We only have 2 pineapple gels, so Well, I could try burning all of our stuff, and we'll see. Obviously, since I saved, probably would just be better just to kill the boss, in my opinion. But whatever. Okay, that's one. See, like, if you whiff that move, you could technically burn it to guarantee that you don't whiff it, but, like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like it's worth it. I'd rather just fucking, you know, it's not the end of the world if I miss Raining Strike. Kinda sucks, oh well. Like, I don't know if these things are just here to deal, you know, cast spells or whatever, but the last thing I want to do is leave them alive and then they do some shit. No, he fucking... Oh, no, I got it. Okay, cool. I thought he floated up and it missed the last move. I guess he fell onto it right at the end. Cool. Of course, I'm attacking a fire orb with a fire attack, so you know how well that goes. Am I gonna get healed? Regenerate? Basically, Kisara attacked the boss the whole time, so I mean, that kind of works out. What do we only have? These two left? Watery Ego, Darkened Envy. Oh, they were probably like all the deadly sins. That would have been cool if I'd actually looked at them. Oh well. Oh no, no, no!
We must be tired clearly. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad brought up.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my...
Alright, we're gonna have to use... I guess we're gonna have to use orange shells. I don't want to use another pineapple. Not yet, at least. Oh, this dude is fucking piecing me up. I guess maybe they don't do anything. Maybe they're just there to cast extra spells. In which case, I could have just fucking beaten the boss and fought the boss instead. So basically, Kisara fought the boss for me. And all I did was bait its attacks. Yeah, maybe this doesn't do anything. Maybe I should just fight the boss. Is she using Resurrection as a full heal? Because I don't think anyone died.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
What? Oh. I guess I was stuck in his thing. I didn't even see that. Just pick me up. Just keep going. Fuck it. I don't care. Yeah, these roar attacks are also fucking trash, man. Like, it would be cool if they didn't do it, like, in every fucking fight. Like, every fight does it. It stopped being cool a while ago.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Alright, obviously that's not the final form. Totally.
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
It doesn't matter. You just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust.
The Great Spirits!
Damn, must have been conservative.
conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renus Alma!
We can't stand here and wait for it to come back.
Oh
We'll
no.
have to follow it through there.
Into the depths.
Right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna Metroid Prime his ass. We're going right to the core of the planet. What the fuck?
Surprised we can stand here at all.
Are we on like a fucking subway
What
train?
is this place?
Beats
Oh,
me.
okay.
I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
I'm guessing this is like the actual bottom of the rose.
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it. Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
What, the orbs? Oh, never mind. It's a monster gauntlet.
Guess they're here
Oh
to try to
no,
stop us.
dude, you can't escape these fuckers.
We've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving.
Listen, I'm a part of your fan club. You can't be mad at me. I like you two. You guys are cool. I already said this before, man.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, as I said, there's a good reason why. Does this restore CP? No, it does not. Okay, so I don't have enough CP probably to do this, which is going to be hilarious.
But that thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down. The
That's
more
all
it
I need to
grows.
spend my money on
We should be
then.
able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong, everyone, and stand your ground.
Holy shit, like, do you have enough fucking health?
Rising. Come on. Shine. Easter. Dragon form.
I'm just gonna get pushed. That's why two of these dudes are fucking crazy. For real. Jeez. If I had known it was like this, I would not have blown all of my orange shells. I'm not gonna lie, Final Fantasy 3 might be on a next level of annoyance. This is not that far off. This is somewhere up there for sure. Get the fuck away from me, dude. Oh, it ran out, okay. Even I thought I was gonna get that one off. These guys don't have a weak point. No, they don't. You just hit them non-fucking stop, basically. Yeah, this being in the final fight is also kind of lame. How many final fights you know have random ass enemies like this as a gauntlet? Especially when this was literally what they wanted you to do for the last 5 hours. Jeez, man. I mean, if I have to kill 2 of these, I'm just glad it's on this and not just to get some extra items or whatever. So basically, she casts Resurrection now to heal everyone. Is that what it is? I don't know. She's casting something and it's hitting a lot of people. It's not Revitalize. You know, she might be saying Revitalize. Okay. I forgot I even gave that to her. I think that was a very late addition to her spell repertoire. Oh shit. You almost never get to see this. Yeah, you have to clear all 6 areas to get the teleporter working. Fuck off. Bonk. Like that's probably one of the better moves to burn, honestly. It's not a multi-hit though, so it doesn't do anything for combos. I dodged into that. I didn't need to. Oh, he steps on you. Dude, I love these fucking enemies. I love them so much. The amount of disrespect that went into these enemies is incredible. It's fucking great. Okay, I was hoping I would get the dodge off that. I hate this guy so much. I hate this. Never mind, I'm not in your fan club anymore. You're pissing me off. What? That hit him! They fucking robbed me. They fucking robbed me. That hit him on the first part, and they didn't give it to me. I was holding both square and X. What a bunch of assholes. They didn't give it to me. I could have sworn I felt the vibration from that attack hitting. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to use another set of items I don't have. Good thing I've been memeing these dudes. Who would have thought they'd come back right at the fucking end of the game? Just to be a bunch of dicks. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. This game got problems. This game has some problems. A lot of problems, actually, that don't really need to be there and feel like they're only there because it was like a really weird or last-minute design decision. I don't understand why. Okay, that's one. The birds have been dead forever, so now we're just down to the other dude. Oh, he's almost dead too. Okay, perfect. I used it twice. Whoops. It is. Finish him with it. She basically did. All intents and purposes, she did. Yeah. Credit where it's due, she did. You have to finish them with that. So how are we gonna steer this thing there?
Brace yourselves! We're going to crash!
What? What is that noise even?
We caught up to it.
Yeah, now he's infused with Dana's energy. I wonder what his weak points are. His weak points are roses. Okay, that's cool.
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Like it or not, it lacks the means to do so whilst fighting us. We've become the bigger threat and forced its hand.
All right then. Let's get to work so we can take back the Renaissance.
Alright, sure. Level 61. He powered his shit the fuck up.
We really mean it.
We've all come so far. We've faced so much.
Okay, it's targeting me as usual.
Naturally.
What? Oh, you have to fight this hand first. You cannot target the other hand at all. You have to fight this hand first.
You ain't seen nothing yet! The Great Spirit's getting desperate. So stay on your toes, everyone. Inferno!
Okay, I got mine as soon as she did this.
Its power's overwhelming.
Then let's whittle down that thing's power. Go!
Right. Let's start with the arms.
Let's do this, Law.
Leave it to me!
Everyone, I'm counting on you.
Okay, let's use this.
Not today!
Like, you are supposed to combo that, but I can't even begin to combo him while he's hovering the hand out there. So I have to use it to initiate, which is not how I would want to use it. Still on me? No. Okay. We might be able to squeeze this out. I like that they gave him angel wings. That feels very appropriate for like every finale. Every endgame boss has to get angel wings. No, okay, I may have put her in harm's way. So at least breaking is probably like a certainty, you know? Doesn't seem like you can not break it. Oh, shit.
From here on out.
Ah, that's pretty brutal, man. I feel bad for this thing, I really do.
We did it!
He's sinking.
Amazing! All that astral energy!
I don't like the look of this.
We have to stop it. It's fast.
I have no idea how. Yeah, it's not an enemy. I don't think it's something Rimwell can steal. Yeah, I don't think it's something Rimwell can steal. Black hole.
Everyone okay?
Still alive somehow.
Let's use a treat. Because I feel like this is gonna hit pretty hard.
Here, let me heal you.
Okay. That's it. It wasn't really anything much. Didn't, someone had that in Zillia, right? It was Big Bang and Black Hole, I think, were Mystic Arts. Yeah, don't ask how I remember all this shit, man. I never forget some of this shit. Ah, fuck, I went too far. Oh, well. Alright, let's break him. Oh.
No more dithering.
Our future begins here.
You know what? It was a worthy sacrifice for that, because now we can push him even further. We're gonna push him off the platform. Alright, just his stomach.
Now all that's left is the middle.
Let's do it!
I'm inside him. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you safe if you stand back here? Maybe he can't turn around. Like, maybe this fight he's actually immobilized and he can only look forward. Oh, okay. Or he could use random Mystic Arts again. Fuck. What's everyone's health at? Before I use... I'm the only one getting fucked up. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm stuck between two thorns. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, she's saying resurrection, not revitalize. So I don't know, maybe she is.
I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat?
Yeah, retreat from this battle. Okay, well, we'll probably pour this. Yeah, let's use this. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. No, don't let her cast res, please. That would be such a waste. Oh, we have Omega elixirs. I have life bottles. Let me use these instead. That makes more sense. I'll use an Omega elixir and then a heavy treat. That makes more sense than... Or I'm sorry, I'll use the life bottle and then a heavy treat. Yeah, unfortunately, no one else really has a good offensive ability. Are we gonna get another interrupt when we get to quarter HP? Oh, what? Yeah, I guess she has the ability to spread it somehow, unless she just says resurrection for revitalize. I guess that's what it is. It's just like a weird case of the line doesn't really match what she's actually doing. Oops. I kind of baited that on Kisara. There's not really much of an indication for that attack. Well, this is our last one. Then we have the gold gel. But I think we'll be fine. I'm just gonna say this, if I did not turn this difficulty down, we would have been out there for hours trying to get to this fucking phase. So, I mean, like, at least we'll get to fucking finish the game. I don't know, I would have been here grinding for literally hours just to be able to do this. The only point of difficulty is just that I don't have a ton of items left. That's really the biggest point of difficulty that I have right now, is I do not have a ton of items. Not a chance. My turn. Not a chance. My turn. Okay, I have to heal them, kinda. No, I just don't want them going down at all. Oh, sorry. I love you, Shion. Sorry. That actually hit me. I'm kind of surprised, I'll be honest with you. As you can see, this game was not really balanced too well.
That's my cue.
Whoops. I don't think I interrupted it. I'm stuck, I'm dead. Okay, very nice. Yeah, just elixir me. At this point, we might as well use the elixirs. They're here for a reason. Wait, he's not taking any damage. Oh, I don't have her at all. Yeah, for some reason he took no damage. That was weird. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. I'm ignoring them because I'm assuming they don't do anything in this battle again, so. Oh yeah, you have to hit it from the front. Well, that would have been nice to know a few minutes ago. Okay, we can totally do this. Yeah, so you can only... Okay, so I was doing all those attacks from behind and was contributing nothing. That's kind of funny, actually. Thank you, we'll be taking that. What, he floats off into space? Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, where the hell even are we? Okay, what's our ending? You don't get an ending, you put it on easy mode.
Yeah! We're both fine. We're going to start the ceremony now. Before it can recover. Shion.
Yeah.
I do feel kind of bad for it. Wait, what the fuck? Is that our ship? No, it's what? Dude, you can't show up now. Fuck this guy. Dude, are you kidding me? Why are you here? And he grabs it, of course. Dude, fuck. We're fucked. Never mind. Bad ending. I hate this guy.
Just as I told you I would.
I'm the real final boss. Yeah, but we don't have our party. I don't know where they went.
Hurry! The Great Spirit is reviving itself!
Oh, this is suicide.
Sion! Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't suppress it for very long.
Hand it over right now.
You plan to use this to defeat the Great Spirit.
Bro, we can never get our hands on this
Which is
thing.
precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch. So then you know how to destroy the Great Spirit. Just as well as you and your sorry lot. The Great Spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated.
So then why are we enemies?
Do that!
Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
You bastard!
I shall fulfill my duty as a ruler.
I hate this man.
With this power, I'll bury that woman and the Great Spirit. Then this charade will finally end.
So we have one final one-on-one turbo fight. Bruh, if I get bodied here, do I have to fight all the other forms again?
You think I got you? I'll save everyone. And Sion!
Silence.
I don't remember his attacks. That's the problem.
And erect a fortress of death.
All right, well they clearly make him easier to kill. Oh my god, not really.
What will you do?
Oh my god, I can't move.
Reign over all
Good fucking lord, man. Are you serious?
existence. Nothing else matters.
Well, now I need the health items. Now we know when I'm gonna use these.
So you can rule over all existence just because?
Despicable as they were, even the other lords, even the Great Spirit had a future in mind. But you have nothing. Only death. So what? It matters little.
Okay, that one's not hard to dodge. It's his electricity attack that's bad.
You are a fair cat.
Like that.
A sovereign who couldn't even die in his own time. You're right. I used to wonder why I was still alive after so long. There are things in this world, in the here and now, that are worth protecting. That's why I'm still here.
Oh, that attack is really good. It's a lot of damage.
Enough of your foolishness.
Bonk. He even staggers him. Oh yeah, that uses some amount of your HP, so I actually have to be careful using that move. Basically, we're just gonna use this to knock off all of his health.
Why do you resist? Raining slash!
Why are you like this?
To hell!
Oh shit. Are burns a status ailment in this game?
Lightning!
Bonk.
Raining sovereign! You are nothing!
Bonk.
The fury of lightning!
Okay, I'm gonna heal again. 400 HP is nothing. I could have just elixir at this point. Like, I didn't even use any of my Omega elixirs, which is kind of crazy when you consider how much damage we took.
You will
There you go. Bonk. Bonk. Ah, fuck. What was his thing again? Well, there you go. Oh, well, this is kind of bad. Holy fuck. He's not gonna stagger if I do anything, so I don't know. Maybe I should just heal myself. Yeah, it's just better to heal. Let's see if it runs out. See if I can dodge this. Yeah. Does he ever stop? Yeah, he does. Okay. Bonk. I love that move. It's the best move in my arsenal. Bonk. It really is, because he's kind of stationary when he fights.
You control others to keep from being controlled, but that's a path of never-ending hatred.
I like how now we have our powers
Don't you
on.
understand? It can only end in destruction. The only way to avoid it is with forgiveness. The words of a coward. The weakness disgusts me. You're wrong. It takes true power to forgive.
Alright, can we evolve the Blazing Sword now? Because it's not going to beat him, I don't think.
I have no use for forgiveness. The strong shall always triumph here.
Alright, Volron.
You say that
Part
if
2.
you were alone so long, if you had anyone to turn to, a single friend.
Oh, all of our moves are auto-augmented.
Support and guide.
It's barely doing any damage now.
All I remember is the lashes of whips.
Yeah, holy shit, all your moves are perma-augmented.
Fire across my back. The masters who killed slaves with swords. And the slaves who sacrificed their compatriots that they might live. There is no love, no friendship. Not there or anywhere else. Is there no
I probably need to heal.
do this differently? Enough. You gamble the fate of this
Wait, I can't use items.
single life, and yet I am the evil one? How utterly ridiculous. It's true. Maybe it is selfish of me to want to save her. But
Yeah, it kind of totally
I
is.
will let no one else be sacrificed in this battle. I can't bear to see her die. You and I.
You can't use items in this.
Life than I had ever imagined.
Not at all.
I want a world built on kindness, on giving, on warmth. You take and destroy. I'm nothing like you.
Yeah, you can't use items. Like, I guess. I don't know. What? How do you dodge this again? Can't you just run away from this? Does it even do anything? Not really. Oh, you don't even have an HP bar. Never mind. I guess you can't lose this fight. Yeah, my HP bar went away as soon as it got low.
Xion has bestowed upon me. I'll take you down.
I guess this is just like a super finale where we're not actually. Yeah, we're just in permanent overlimit.
Blending flash. The fury of the lightning.
Sure.
You are the last obstacle impeding
Especially for you, my friend. You get a special Mystic Art with 2 swords.
I'll show you the limits of your sanity.
Now please fucking dive. Thank the Lord, dude. Hit him so hard he went into 2D. This Sephiroth wannabe. This is actually kind of like the ending of Final Fantasy VII. We're in the middle of nowhere inside of a planet, fighting a dude with a katana who won't die. Well, I'm assuming since we're anime, we're actually done now.
There's no denying that. I know. You didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength.
Yeah, where the hell have these
Because
people
you were
been?
Alone. Because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No use all that strength for, other than yourself? That loneliness could make a monster out of anyone. Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Volrun. I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choke on your vain forgiveness.
Yeah, can we not let him do this?
Don't! You wish to save this world? To make your selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you!
He blows himself up. I like this guy. His whole existence is just to fuck with us. Yeah, we actually failed.
I'm sorry. The Renis Alma is...
Yes. But you still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Renis Alma, but nonetheless...
I can't. I would never. It would kill you!
My thorns, they're... Soon the great astral spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared. But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns. And me with them.
That's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
You did. I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
Yeah, those roses are coming. I wonder why a rose, of all things. I cannot believe all that, and they let him hold the Renis Alma at the end.
That's it. Look! The path Dana's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to call out to Dana's will!
Yeah, have everyone wish for this to be removed.
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
Yeah, what are we
That's right.
saving here exactly?
Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life built on death.
Alphen, I'm with you.
It's not like she could really do much. Alright, people of Earth, give me your energy! Dude, Volrun's my favorite. He's one of my favorite final bosses. I fucking love that guy.
Will of Dana, hear my plea! I want to save Xion!
I need to get laid!
And
Save
I
her!
want to save Rena too! I want to end this cycle of one joy, constantly being sacrificed for another's pain. So please, grant us your strength!
What the fuck? This alright. It's like the ending of Mass Effect 3 now. Like, alright, we got beams of light and shit. Yeah, everyone, I need to get laid. Please, give me your energy. I need it. Are we forming the big red rose? Blue roses are actually really nice looking, honestly. What was that, Mahag Saar? Yeah. We barely spent any time in these last two kingdoms. There's not really much to see. Yeah, he finally could evolve the Blazing Sword. It took the whole game. But I don't even know what we would end up saving on Rena. I don't know. We're being really nice to the Great Renan spirit for some reason. Jesus, could you fuck her any harder with the sword? By the way, I'm totally gonna have to, like, mute this music. This music is gonna get fucking... I'm gonna be fucked on YouTube. This can't happen. These anime cutscenes already get claimed, so, you know. Thank you, finally! Oh my god, we waited the whole game for them to kiss. Good lord. And what, is it gonna reform the rest of the planet? Well, I'll say this. It's a fun game. It has a lot of fucking problems, to say the least. Least of all, everyone knows them at this point, to say the least. Like, holy fucking shit. This game could not be a bigger grind fest if it tried, and I really genuinely mean that. Like, you can have difficulty and not turn the game into an item chugger. If you want the game to be like, by the way, that was the best facial animation out of Rinwell. Holy shit, I really like that scene for her. That's like the one fucking scene she has that's really good. But like, if you want to have a game that's like all of this, then have it give money for stuff. Have it do something, you know, have it be worthwhile. Like they're over here trying to tell you, yeah, you're gonna sit around and spend like 5 hours trying to get out money and get enough items and everything. It's like, no, that's just not even old school Final Fantasies do that. So if you have a game that's grindy, the battles have to be quick, right? Like the battles gotta be like boom, 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 we're done in 3 turns, we can move on. Not like a 2-minute fight to get no money, barely any items, like nothing else. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So the only reason I beat this game tonight, and probably even for a day or two, is literally just because I sat here and I was like, you know what, let me just do it on fucking easy mode. And that's it. That's the only reason I was able to beat it. And you can see how ridiculous the game is when you don't have items, when you don't need to do any of that. It kind of almost is like an old school Tales game in every way. I don't know. It just feels completely unnecessary in my opinion. There was no reason for them to dump as much shit as they did on it. I feel like they could have gotten away with not doing that. And if they just let it be like every other RPG, like what I'm saying is not even like not the norm, right? Like it's literally the fucking genre norm to have items drop from combat, right? By the way, big ups to this dude. Fake Sephiroth is my favorite character in this game. He just doesn't fucking die, dude. This guy is crazy. Yeah, Sakuraba. He does the Mario Golf games as well, which I found out. So big ups to him, because his soundtracks are always good. I love it. But yeah, no, like every other game, you know, you fight a game in Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and even the MMOs, you know, well, the MMOs do it differently, so that's kind of a different thing altogether. You get money when you fight. Like, you get something back so your time isn't wasted. You could go buy items and stuff. It would have been much better if you could have just done that. That's just me personally. You already know what my complaint is. Oh, did it make one world? Yeah, it finally merged the worlds together. That's actually kind of a cool ending. You could actually see, like, it's a one big planet, unlike Symphonia. There you have it. It's literally a perfect world. The whole world would be different. It'd be cool if you had, like, a post-game exploring this world, you know, with a world map and stuff, but whatever. Hopefully Calaglia is no longer a planet of suffering, or, you know, maybe all the areas are normal now. All the hollowing seas are gone and everything. Like, it's just life now. It's one world like it should have been the whole time. I don't know what caused it to split apart, but... yeah, Dana has red roses. Yeah, she's cured. Dude, Dohalim is the fucking bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, to see the whole rest of the world. I'm assuming, like, cities weren't destroyed and leveled as the two worlds merged together, right? I wonder what happened to Lenegus, too. I don't know. It's a lot of questions. I'll be honest with you. This game is good. It's fine, like, if you want to play it. But I think the biggest problem is that there's a ton of grinding involved if you want to beat it. Like, I did as much as I could. I did a ton of the side quests. I did a lot of everything. Items are just too expensive. Now, I get maybe they felt like if they had left it at the normal levels they were at, maybe things would be weird and it would be messed up and you wouldn't have enough. But I also kind of feel like if they had just bumped it down, like, by half, this game would have been not nearly as bad to do. So that's my opinion. I feel like as much as I like it, like, the good things I'll say is I like the characters. The story is pretty good. The first half of the game does not feel like a Tales game at all, but it's still good. It's still a fun story. The second half is like an overly Tales game, as you could tell, which is, it's kind of weird. It has, like, all the story is backloaded in this game, right? Like, they have the typical Tales, like, halfway point major plot twist, and they, like, remix everything, and then later the game continues and it's like, oh, okay, but now here's the full story, you know, here's everything. So I like the characters, I like the story, you know, I like the interactions between the cast of 6. It's really good. The story is probably the least offensive part of this game. Graphically, you know, everything looks cool. The facial animations, like I said, for Berseria, they just keep getting better. Everything looks good about this game. Obviously on PS5, the load times are good. Like, the game performs pretty well. Towards the end, when there's a lot of effects, it slowed down a little bit, but it wasn't anything really major. The only really bad part I have about this game is just the fucking grinding and the gameplay of it. Like, the mid-air combat is amazing. The combat arenas and everything are fine. I like all of that. But what I will say is that, like, the way that they balanced out enemies, money, and experience gain in this game is probably some of the worst I've seen in a video game in a long, long time. And I actually mean that. Like, this game has real severe problems with it. Whereas in other Tales games, you know, like, yeah, you need to make sure you have enough money, and you need to make sure you have enough stuff, and you buy the right things, and you stock up. For the most part, as long as you've, you know, get a fair amount of stuff out of it, you're fine. Like, nothing is going to really, like, throw a wrench in your machine. This game wants you to literally sit there, run through the same areas over and over again for, like, a pittance. I don't know where they expect the money to come from. That's why, like, towards the halfway point, I was like, well, I don't know where this is supposed to come from. And then you run through, you fight enemies for, like, a couple hours, you barely gain any levels. It's not really a level problem, it's more just an item problem, and I feel like items are being used to correct too much about this game, and I think that they needed to figure out some way that they were going to balance the ability to heal and res in combat versus how much they wanted you to rely on items and how much those items were going to cost. Oh, look, it's Ilka. Big ups to Ilka, by the way, with Pokemon coming soon. Hopefully it's good. But yeah, no, like, they definitely went way too hard on making things too expensive and not giving you enough levels. Like, you saw at the end of the game, I was, what, like, level 47 on most of my characters, right? Like, I'm fighting level 61s. There is no way, if I had sat down and stayed on normal mode, that I would have beaten this game tonight. I would have had to go out and grind for money and items for hours. So ultimately, this was the right call to make, because I was able to beat the game tonight, and I'll just upload this as one fucking video and move on with my life. But, like, there was just no fucking way I was going to do it tonight by any measure of the way. But you see, like, easy mode is just incredibly easy, which I guess works because I was able to finish it. But there's the difficulty feels like it's fucked up, and the balance exacerbates that. And I said it the whole playthrough, so at this point I'm just retreading. Everything else about it is fine. Like, I feel like maybe the first half of the game drags on a little long, but that's not really a big deal because they want that big plot twist reveal, like, you know, all the double worlds and everything, like in Symphonia and all that. And I mean, like, the story is good. I don't think it's my favorite Tales story. Dohalim is one of my favorite Tales characters. That I'll say. But as far as everything else, I don't really know. You know, like, I could get, if they expect you to grind enough to get some of the weapons, right? But the amount of money you need to buy, to be able to forge weapons, create accessories, buy items, you know, do everything, manage the farm. It's insane. It's like thousands of thousands of gold to get bare minimum. You know, it's like, no, I just feel blows my mind that they even considered that. Like, anyone played this game and was like, yeah, that's fine. What? No, it's not at all. Like, and I did side quests, you know, like, I did as many side quests. The side quests have a jump in difficulty, you know, they go right to level 45 or 54, sorry. So it's like I would have had to grind to do those on normal difficulty. It's a mess. Grinding can be a solution to the problem, but it was too heavily relied upon for this game. Way too heavily relied upon. And I feel that is a complete mistake, and they should not have done that. Period. I think that they should have just dulled it. I don't understand. Usually that's not the case. I played Berseria not even 2 months ago at this point. That's why, like, I wasn't really inspired to play this game, because I'm like, great, if I play it, I'm gonna hit a wall, I'm gonna have to go out and grind. And, like, sometimes, you know, I fucking hit a wall, I didn't record the cutscene, so. But other than that, like, the story is fine. I thought the story maybe was a little all over the place. It goes fucking crazy, but I liked it. You know, at the end it was kind of cool how everything came together. The characters really drove this story home. So maybe the smaller cast contributed to having a tighter story. Ringwell is kind of my least favorite, but you already know that. So, like, there's nothing really awful about this game inherently, so. I like it. It's definitely like the Final Fantasy 15 of this franchise, and you know how I feel about it. It's like Final Fantasy 15, so. I didn't do the Sword Art quest. I refuse. Who is he meeting with? What the hell? I guess these were people somewhere that he knew. He went back. He basically bonded everything together. That's the boy right there. Dohalim's fucking cool. I don't care what anyone says. The fucking cool ass guy. He's my favorite party member I've had in a while. Oh, and also the fucking teammate AI is just like, I don't even know what they were doing with that. You'll have your teammates stand in the center, not even try to get out the way of attacks. And again, I don't know if they thought the game would be too easy if they knew to avoid it, right? But like, you can't give commands to your team. Like, you can't say, oh, hey, get away. Oh, hey, press the attack. Oh, hey, spread out. You can't do any of that. And I think that that's the problem, is that, like, all these characters, all these people, all these teammates that you have, they just kind of do random shit. So not only are you blowing items on yourself, you got to blow it on them so they stay alive and they do what they need to do. Yeah, I just feel like certain, like, numbers in this needed to be nerfed. The cost for healing needed to be nerfed if they're going to leave it at this. The cost of items could have been slashed in half on almost every item in the game. Every purchase in this game could be slashed in half, and I think it would make for a much better game. Every single item, some of them could be slashed into thirds, and I think it would be better for this game. Same thing with weapons and equipment and all that bullshit. So, whatever. Ultimately, I had a good time. It was a fun game. It was enjoyable. Definitely they're pushing the envelope forward. I mean, it made a nice conversion to Unreal Engine. I forget what their original engine was called, whatever they were using before. I don't think it was Unreal. All right, I don't know if I could look it up if it would be on Wikipedia or something. But, like, you could tell they definitely moved away from a lot of the more traditional Tales elements, right? Like I said, the start of this game almost couldn't, like, you could name it anything else, it wouldn't be a Tales game. The combat is so different. It feels like, I mean, and by that token, I guess the game also is missing a lot of what makes a Tales game a Tales game. Really, you don't have any of the pictures during combat. The skits are just 3D models posed and doing things, which in my opinion, I kind of dislike. That kind of makes it feel like every other game. I liked when Tales skits had, you know, unique pictures and everything. Like, especially the biggest thing I would say is comparing it to Berseria, where almost everything in Berseria is fully voice acted. This game, you go up, you talk to a dude, oh, huh, yeah, haha, wow, damn, man, Alphen, no, yes, huh, yeah. It's like, it's lazy. I think that's lazy. I feel like, especially when immediately thereafter they have dialogue about that, I feel like they could have implemented that and put that in. You know, like, going that extra mile really makes things more enjoyable. I don't really want to, like, if you're gonna have dialogue that's whatever, at least have it be, like, voiced, right? And Berseria had all of that. All of that is a step back from the last game, and I think even the game before that, maybe. I think that's just ultimately the problem, is I think that even though Berseria doesn't have as active of combat, like there's no dodging and stuff, I feel like it was just better, like most things were done better in the last game. It's just how I feel about it. So, I mean, like, it's a good game. It's like scraping my bar for good game. It's not great, but it's better than all right, and it's definitely a few leaps ahead of okay. So that's truly how I feel about it. Oh, he finally got to play music again with his friends. That's actually really nice. That's good that they all got together and they were able to put the past behind them. Oh shit, there's Law. And I don't know if that's Alphen or not. I don't know who that kid is. That's kind of cool, though. Like usual, you get a nice outro for all the characters, which is kind of nice. Like I said, this game was driven heavily by its characters. If these characters were not around, and if this game was not written as well, especially the second half of the game, I think was really where characters started to flourish. Now, I do feel like they beat a lot of things over the fucking head nonstop. And that to me is kind of like, could have been much better, but it was okay, I guess. I'm not like super sad or super annoyed by a lot of it, but yeah, I guess the whole world is different, by the way. Like, it's an actual normal world, because I assume you would go back to living Calaglia, right? But yeah, like, the side quests could have used some more voicing and more retooling. Like, they don't really give you much, even when you read them. It's not like, most games will have side quests now that'll, like, expand the lore and expand the story. Like, a good example of that would be, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses was a game I just played that did that. These side quests are like, go here, kill this. And I mean, like, that's fine. It's like the bare minimum, right? But then, like, all the other factors come into play. The enemies have a lot of health. You know, they require a ton of other stuff. Like you have to spend items. The items are expensive. You're not really getting a, like, you complete a quest, you barely can buy any fucking items. You know, you barely get anything for doing the quest. You know, the SP system is fine. I don't really have any complaints about that. Yeah, I mean, the titles and everything are fine. I don't really have anything to say about that. It's just, I really feel like the money, the lack of full voice acting, you know, stuff like that, the experience and everything just holds this game back. You know, it holds it back pretty harshly, in my opinion. But otherwise, it's fun. It's a good story. It's a fun time to play through. If you just want to play it and enjoy it, I would just recommend putting it on story. Probably would alleviate 90% of the issues this game has if you play it long term, because I would have saved all my money and shit. So yeah, that's nice. And they get married too. Oh, that's Kisara. Oh, I thought her hair was darker than that. And then the owl takes it. That's cool that everyone got to get together and they finally got married. Well, good for them, I guess. This was a love story, though. You wouldn't have thought it, but it was definitely a love story. Especially, like, somewhere along the line. Definitely a love story. Alright, well, it was enjoyable. Test and liberate. The game will not save your clear data. Loading this file will unlock a new quest. This clear data is right before the final battle. You've also unlocked New Game Plus, so lets you carry over your clear data into New Game. Yes, okay, so we'll save the clear data. I don't really care. Should I just save it over this? Because, like, who really gives a shit? I don't care. Fuck it. Oh, that's nice. It is the this is the icon. That's cool. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so it never goes back to the old one, so that's fine. Do we get a changed opening? No. Alright, we check out New Game Plus. Select which effects you wish to enable. Artifacts will automatically carry it over. Yeah, 1 damage. I don't know how you would beat the game at this point. I really don't. I don't understand that. Alright, well, if that's it, and by the way, they never let you leave this screen for some reason, so whatever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for my Tales of Arise playthrough. Definitely got problems, definitely has a lot of stuff that could be better, but still an enjoyable game, still something fun. Worth picking up. I would just play it on easy if you just want to have a good time, unless ridiculous amounts of repetitive grinding and selling are your thing. That's what I would do. Otherwise, you know, cool. Alright, I don't really have much else to say. I think I got it all off my chest. I will see you guys for the next one.